Hey guys and gals, let's unbox and take a look at the LEGO Friends Advent Calendar. This is set number 42668, contains 237 pieces, retails for $34.99. Set was provided by the LEGO Group for other review. Thank you, LEGO. And this looks more like an accessory pack than anything else, and of course you get 24 gifts. Cool. So, that doesn't look too bad. Looks like you have the whole gang here too. Here's the top of the box. So we also to make a Christmas tree. And here's the back. And supposedly this folds down. So we're going to do just that right now. So this is going to be combined as an unboxing too. Now obviously there's probably not a whole lot to see back here, but we're going to take a look at it. And yeah, that's essentially what that is. It's just a little bit of a backdrop here, and nice little town setting, and here's the play mat right here. Whoops, well we already opened one up. Well, got to be careful here. Butterfingers again. Yeah, I've been butterfingers lately. This looks like we got a place to put the tree at. It looks more like a top-down view than anything. Well, it looks promising. Okay, except for the error that I did here and accidentally punching this open, there's a couple ways I could do this. I could either open this up and pull the parts out from the tray side, which means just undo the box, or just open up each individual day. So I think what we're going to do this all in one sitting and just enjoy it, and this looks pretty fun. I wish it was Christmas, but unfortunately it's August 23rd, 2025, so we're a long ways away from the holidays. Okay, let's begin with day one. Let's build it. This is the one I actually punched open, so that was a good hint there. And yeah, it looks like we have ourselves a little bed there. Maybe this is a slumber party set. We don't know. Now, how am I going to film this? I'm thinking of doing, if I can get the camera up here. Of course, it's always the establishing shots. I'm just going to build each piece and set it down here. Let me get the ring light too. I'm kind of unprepared today. It's like 110 degrees, 100% humidity. See how much fun that is. And we're expecting a rainstorm here. Yeah, tropical weather at its finest. So yeah, you know where the dehumidifier has been running like non-stop. So yeah, it's been going pretty hardcore here. So I don't even know the names of these. I'll have to look them up later on. This could be Aliya. I don't know. So I'm just going to index them as day 1, day 2, day 3, and I think whoever gets this, you're going to have a lot of fun. These are always fun to put together, you know, especially for the holidays. There's she right there. So we get full-size mini dolls. Now, they do have building instructions for these type of sets. They're pretty simple, so you don't even need to do that. I'm just looking at what we have provided. They do have them online, but we're going to do it here. This should be very easy to put together. So, essentially that's day 1. Not too bad. Okay, now we're going to move on to day 2, which is right here. You may not be able to see some of these. I'll have to zoom out a bit. And day 2, and I'm just going to leave these open. Or you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Is just one item. Well, 3 items. And I don't even have a pair of scissors with me. I lost them. I have no clue where they're at, and I cannot open this up. And before somebody comes up and chimes in and says I'm weak because I can't open up a bag, yeah, I've already blocked somebody for that, so just don't do that. Obviously it's not churro. This is how I'm going to do the reviews eventually. So that's day 2, and he comes with 2 bones. We'll set him down there. Okay, now we're going to move on to day 3, and that is right up here at this corner right here. Get that open there. I don't know what it is. This box is already tearing. So obviously it looks like another, maybe it could be a sofa or something. We don't know what that is. We'll have to build it here then. Oh, and by the way, for the person who called me a very bad name because I don't know my Lego history, you know, and this happened, guys and gals, the only time I took off the disclaimer on the video. So please don't construe these as professional product reviews. I do this as a hobby. I have no problem blocking people. So just don't do that. You know. I mean, do you want to get blocked from, you know, on this channel? Is it really worth it? Now, the reason why I'm just falling off the little guide here is, oh wait a minute, hold on, that's wrong, is this is what most people are going to be working with. Okay, I'm not going to go out and do a whole research project on this, but somebody did tell me to do a lot more research on my reviews. I said I can, but you'd only get probably 4 to 5 tutorials a year. Are you willing to forfeit tutorials? I never heard back from him. He did not respond. I thought, dude, you really want me to get rid of tutorials? Please don't. That's the only way to keep my sanity. Yeah, I don't know. I'm ready for the holidays, though. All right, and then now, okay, there's a gold stud that goes at the bottom, so this is really going to be built very well here. Just shove that all the way in. And then these here. Now, I know there's somebody out there that's going to say, well, Jay, there's no instructions. You could download them. But I think this here is some sort of little sofa. Now, what I'm going to do after we're done, I'm going to decorate this. And I'm thinking of just doing a whole entire full-blown tour of this. This is going to be one of the very few videos I'm going to do all in one sitting. It'll be just one mass video. Maybe it's just a sofa with a lamp. Could be a dog bed. We don't know. This is what we have remaining. So we do have spare pieces in this one. Alright, I'm going to punch these in after I'm done here. And then now I'm looking for day 4. Oh, you know what? Okay, disclaimer, I'm going to have to wiggle the camera around a lot on this, so yeah, that's just how it is, folks. Yeah, I get all the complaints. So it looks like we have ourselves, I don't know what this is, maybe a little table and a book. Let's build that. I have a lot of sets to review. Speaking of that, I got another set that came in. I can't talk about it. And it's something that I just don't want. Literally, this set is boring. Not this one, but... And I saw it and I thought, oh my goodness gracious. I'm going to have to deal with that there. And we got ourselves a little book. So... Once Upon a Time, isn't that cool? And now we're building the little sofa thing, or it could be a little table, like an end table or something. Yeah, I'm ready for the holidays, though. I really am. I'm kind of pooped and don't want to do anything. And yeah, that's it right there for day 4. Not too bad, huh? We also get one of these gems too. That's really nice. We got a spare one of those. Okay, now we're going to be looking for day 5, which is right here. We don't need to move the camera this time. And it looks like another little sleeping bag with another doll here. So I'll have it all indexed. Like it'll probably like day 4 sofa, day 5, you know, whatever. Or I may just leave it as a surprise and let you know, so you don't have to you'll have to watch the video. Yeah, so that's what we got. There's a lot of parts with this one here. Alright, let's put the mini doll together first. So if you're looking for a parts pack for your friends' sets or your, you know, here you go. I mean, don't. And this could be Aliya or something. I don't know. We'll call her. I don't even know what her name is. Yeah, it's kind of sad that I'm the only guy that does the stuff on YouTube that does the Friends. But what can I say? I like the Friends theme, and yeah, I'm not weird at all, huh? I'm gonna. Whoops, that doesn't go there. And oh, by the way, it does not come with a brick separator. For something like this, I can see why it'd be kind of nice if they did. I wish there was another way we could reuse this, but we can't. So that's it. We got a little sleeping bag there, or a sleeping pad. Not too bad. And now we're going to move on to 6 right there. Right where that door's at. Yeah, I got to be careful. I've been punching these other ones in too. Looks like we're building ourselves some sort of dog cat thing. I don't know what that is. Oh, I did get... Well, obviously this will tell us that's not a Charmander, is it? We don't know what that is. A lizard? Some kind of little lizard habitat? Alright, I've never seen that Technic brick in that color before. Now I got to pick up a bunch of little bags too. They're all over the floor. Alright. So something like this, unfortunately, you're going to have to guess on here unless you're willing to download the building guide. Now I would encourage you to not spoil it and just do it from here as best you can. I mean, these are just fun at the end of the day. And we'll take a look at that little guy here in a second. But these type of sets here, I always enjoy putting together. They're just fun. I was never a fan of these until Lego sent them to me for review many years ago, and I kind of just been on the lookout for different advent calendars because these are really good for one thing, as spare parts. They're like a parts pack, except you build it throughout December. And there we go. Don't you want that in your house? Don't you like lizards? There you go. I mean, I don't know where that comes in with the Friends. Maybe it's a pet or something. We don't know. And that's what we have remaining right there. Okay, now we're looking for day 7. That's right here at the bottom left. Let's see what we got here. Looks like some sort of a... I don't know what that is. No, we don't even know. It looks like maybe some kind of a Christmas tree or something. Maybe it's something we don't know. Yeah, I'll set it up here. I'm thinking of just doing a close-up tour and just say, here's the set. Let's take a closer look. Or I can just do the close-up shot since we've already done it. I'm trying to think of faster ways of doing these without spending so much time on them. Because time is very limited right now. I have just tons of reviews. Alright, so let's put these on here first. Yeah, I can't wait for the holidays. I do have a couple of items that I want to do for Christmas time. And I think you guys and gals will like them. I don't know. Okay. But I'm hoping everyone gets what they want for Christmas, despite of the high prices right now of everything. My bunch is already kind of hinting for things that they want, and I'm like, yeah, we'll think about it. Whoops, do I have those backwards? Okay. There are 3 different colors of green in here. So obviously the earth green, but this goes on the top here. All the models are easy to construct. They shouldn't take too long. Now this is obviously not meant for you to build in one day like I'm doing. I'm doing this because of the, you know. Oh, I see what we're doing. Boy, who I bet you all can't wait till it's real cold outside. We could do arts and crafts and stuff. Lego's arts and crafts. All right. So it looks like we got ourselves a little easel. A mug. Could be a place to wash your paintbrush, because you get a paintbrush with this too. I'm trying to hold this up where it doesn't fall all over the place here. And that's essentially what you have right there. That's pretty cool. It'd make good for a little art studio or something. Really nice. Really nice indeed here. And we'll set those down there. And yeah, you get a bunch of little pieces remaining for that day. That's good for extra parts. Alright, now we're looking for day 8. Somewhere, somebody hid the 8. There it is. Looks like we're building ourselves a little fireplace. Okay. Yeah, it's like 100 and something outside. It's muggy, it's sticky, and what am I doing? The holiday sets. Well, a holiday set. I hope I get some more holiday sets, though. These are always fun, you know. If you ever want to put something together, here you go. I mean, they're not really a whole lot of build with this, but the build experience is pretty decent for what it is. All right, so don't forget your little flame in there. So you're going to have to really analyze this, or just get the building guide for your young ones or for yourself. Depends on who's building this. Oh, that doesn't go there yet. But I'm building in it the set as it's intended. I'm just doing it from there, from the box, because most people are going to just use just the box to build. And for those who don't know, yes, I do bake. Surfer dude that bakes cookies, but hey, you need the grub. There you go. And I cannot wait to get into the kitchen and bake. Right now it's just too hot, and I'm just not going to do that, as I'm craving for some peanut butter snickerdoodle cookies. And that's our little fireplace there. I mean, that'd be good to drop inside of an existing Lego house. Really cool, huh? And that's what we have remaining there for day 8. Alright, now we're going to move on to 9. I saw that one down here. Alright, let's see what we have in there. I think this angle is a little better because you could see everything. Or you know what I can do is just zoom that in a little bit. Alright, what was 9 now? Looks like maybe a portion of a desk with a letter. I mean, these are not anything big, but they're little builds to keep the kids happy throughout the holidays. You know, just to give them something to look forward to every day. Oh, this letter is obviously printed. So everything's printed in here. We haven't hit any stickers yet, which is good. And so if I mess up on these, please don't snap at me like that last guy did on one of my other videos. And yeah, I make mistakes on these reviews a lot. That just happens. Oh, you get an ink pen. Oh, that'll come in handy, but I'm forgetting something here. Oh, it goes inside the flower, or a hollow stud. So if you're using this to watch your video, or if you're using this to, you know, just for your building guide, you know, these are just meant for fun, so don't. I'm not a professional, you know. Don't say that, Jay, you're messed up. You're a professional. You know what? Let me pull this right here. There we go. Yeah, I get all those questions once in a while. It's like, I'm sorry. Well, I dropped something. I got to go pick that up, but hope it's nothing important. And so some of these will take a little bit more time. Like I said, so if you're expecting a short video today, I wouldn't count on it. Because something like this, I'm not splitting up in 2 and 3 installments. That's just silly. And let's see here, what fell on the floor? Oh, Well, we don't want to lose that. So that's what we have remaining there for, what is this, day 9. You get an extra ink pen. And let me get my hands cupped here. Nice little writing desk. Just imagine adding some little legs to that. That'd look really cool. Okay, now we're going to look for day 10. Right here at the top left. Another sleeping bag. Oh, I know who that is. That's Leo, I believe. I think he's the only guy in here, so he's lucky. Yeah, so... You know who these mini dolls also remind me of? If you ever played Miitomo, or the little Miis that Nintendo uses. Yeah. Well, that doesn't go there. Whoopsie. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work, huh? Yeah, somebody's probably yelling at their screen right now telling me to be professional. I'm sorry. He'd look better with broccoli here, but no. Would they give him the Bieber do? Every guy at one time has had that hairstyle. I think that's Leo. Call him Lucario or something, but I think that's Leo. And then now we got to build another little sleeping bag. So we got 3, well, they could be sleeping bags. So they're having a sleepover for Christmas. I mean, who doesn't like having their friends and family over for Christmas? I remember when I had that very first Christmas here at the house. That was kind of cool. And not too bad with that. Okay, now we're going to be heading on to day 11. If we got to find it first. Where's 11? Oh, Leo, you're already taking a nap. Really? Alright, there's 12. Oh, there's 11. Right there in front of my noggin, see? This looks like we got ourselves a little, maybe a little kitchen counter or something with a snack, but I see a pot in there. What is that for? Yeah. Okay. What am I doing with all those little wrappers? I'm throwing them on the floor. I mean, why not? Okay. And this goes in the middle. Does that have any printing on it? No? We can't get too lucky. So these sets, even if you're buying them just for parts, they're good for... Let me put this stuff down here. I can't do that. They're good for accessories. You get a chocolate bar. Right there. And that's what that looks like. They only take a few minutes to build, really. Not too bad at all with just this piece remaining. Okay, now we're looking for day 12, which is this one here. I'm hoping I'm not missing any days. If I am, so be it. I won't be able to redo it. I only get one shot. Looks like a table with some ice cream on it or something. If I can grab it, get it out of there. Okay. Yeah, I've been finding out more and more people like this style of video. The speed builds, yes, they get a lot of views, but they're also meant for little children, and I don't do children. These are not, my videos are not really intended for children. So if you're looking for something for kids, you know, I'm sorry. We don't do that on here. Ooh, we get some mugs with chocolate, so we're having some kind of a hot chocolate with whipped cream on top. Isn't that yummy? Don't you wish it was cold to have that? Oh, the ice cream would melt, or the whipped cream would melt before we'd even be done with it. That looks yummy. That'd look good in your little house or something for the holidays. It's a nice little holiday pack so far, and this is what we have remaining here. You get an extra cookie and a nice cream topper. Alright, so now we're looking for day 13. Let's make sure here we haven't missed anything yet. They should put them in order, but they don't. I think they want you to hunt. Oh, is this churro. Oh no, he's all alone. For those who take this seriously, I'm sorry. I gotta have fun with these. I think that's churro. Looks more like a Walter than a churro. I don't know what his name would be. It's got the hole in the top where the alien sucked his brains out. Not too bad. Okay, 14. That didn't have any pieces remaining, by the way. Okay, looks like we're building ourselves maybe a little... Oh, maybe this is the bed for churro. We'll set it all up here at the very end here before we do our tour. So we got there. Yeah, don't leave, if you are a kid watching this, don't leave a mess on the floor for your mom to clean up. Just put the wrappers in the trash. I can put them on the floor because I clean my own house, so I can do that. I have to pick up my own mess. And making sure nobody's coming up the walkway here. Oh, I've never seen a... I've seen the transparent feathers, but not this one that's solid. So... and this is what we have remaining here, and I bet you anything. I bet he sits on here like this. That makes sense, doesn't it? So he can claw at that. That's probably what this says. Alright, now we're going to do day 15. I had to look out the window here, make sure it wasn't raining. I have my windows rolled down on my car. Well, first we got to find it first. Somewhere around here. Oh, there it is, right there. Alright, well... I can't remember her name. Autumn? Come on, Autumn, stop fighting. You've got to cooperate. It's the holidays. Oh, I forgot this. My bad. It's Christmas in August, where it's hotter than hell. Didn't mean to say that word, but I had to. You know, let's put the sleeping pad together first, since we're already here. That's a nice light aqua blue or aqua blue, good for making pools and such. And yeah, I mean, I like these little calendar sets. I always encourage everybody, if you want something to do with the kids, here you go. These are always fun. Plus you also get the holiday themed torsos too. We will take a look closer. I think this is Autumn. Obviously it's not Paisley, because Paisley's the red hair with the hair covering her face. So there's Autumn right there. Pretty cool, huh? So now she's got a place to crash for the holidays. Alright, now we're looking for day 16. We've seen 16 before. There it is, right down there. We haven't done the tree yet, so I have a feeling the tree's probably very last. Alright. Like I said, I used to snub my nose at these until Lego sent me a sample. And if you're in the city or suburb builds, friends, whatever theme, it's not too bad. These are always fun. The lights are flickering. That's not good, but I'm on battery here. Matter of fact, how is my battery? Before we start that, let me plug that in. Okay, I had to catch myself real quick. Now, I've seen these in black, but not in white, so this is a new type of thing here. How do these even attach? Oh, these are like what my parents grew up with, where you just put this, like you hold on to this and pretend like you're riding a horse. So you got to make a black one, too. These are new. I know some of you had mentioned you like the horse heads. So you get 2 of those, and you also have 2 of these, I guess, for little hurdles, which they're just a plate with handle. And that's what we do for day 16. That's not too bad, and this is the only piece we have remaining. So these are more like gifts to put under the tree than anything. Okay, now we're going to look for day 17, which is right here. We're getting there. We're almost done. And then it looks like we're making ourselves another little treat thing, I think. Oh no, it's got a creature. Another little... Oh, we got a little puppy dog. Oh, those doesn't love puppy dogs. Except, it's like a dog in a dog bed. Okay. I think my girlfriend would have had a lot of fun putting this one together. I always ask her, say, you want to come back here and help me put some of the stuff together? And she's like, nah, it's not my thing. I'm like, oh, I was hoping it would be. Oh, I forgot. Let's take this off. I got to put a piece in here. So it looks like it's just a little dog with a dog bed. I don't know his name. I will have everything written in the description of what's included in the set, what figures, but I'm not going to spoil the days. It'd just be like day 24, day 25, you know, that kind of thing. I'm not going to list down what's inside. And that's it. I mean, this is a nice little accessory set for what we're getting here. That's what we have remaining. Alright, what's the next one here? Day 18. We haven't poked that out yet. That one. Yeah, I'm hoping we don't lose power out here. Is this Sky? No, that would be... I keep thinking her name is Candy or Monica. I don't know what her name is. I don't think there's even a Monica in this set. Or in the Friends line. Let's see who she is. I can't remember her name. If the box had names, then I could remember, but like, I don't. We've seen her around. Not too bad. And of course, just like with the other one, she's coming with her own sleeping bag too. So the sleeping bags are pretty much the same old thing. That's what these are. How much memory do I have left? Oh wow, I still have a bunch of memory left. That's it. Not too bad at all. And we didn't have any pieces remaining. Okay, now we're going to move on to day 19. I've seen it. There it is. Well, let's see what we got in here now. This thing's starting to get pretty flimsy. So far, I'm pleased. These are small builds, so obviously nothing's falling apart. It's keeping my interest. I'd say so far it's a 10. I'm trying to find anything to knock the score down, and then I'm failing at it. Not sure what this is, though. Huh. Some of these are getting kind of complicated to build here. What is that? I may have to get... Well, it shows a cell phone. Maybe it's a stereo or a karaoke... Oh, it's a karaoke machine. They have this up here. That's what this is. For those who are watching me how to build this, I'm trying my best here. So, you know, so it's a modern karaoke machine. I hated karaoke. Some people said it sounded like one of those little boy band guys. I thought, oh no, I don't want to sing like that. And no, I'm not going to give any examples on how I would sing. There we go. Yeah, it's a karaoke machine with no pieces remaining. So there we go. That's pretty cool. Okay, now we're looking for day 20, which is right by the 24th. We're getting there. We're almost Christmas time, right? And it looks like we got a puppy dog. All right. So I would just say this is an accessory set. So you're not going to, or am I getting, it's keeping my interest, but you don't expect to be a very big, luxurious build. Okay. I'll take a look at him first. He reminds me of that dog in Toy Story, Slinky. Let me get up here real close so you can see him a bit better. Pretty cool, huh? And now it looks like we're building ourselves a dog dish. So he doesn't come with a whole lot. Not too bad, huh? That's what we have remaining there for day 20. 21 right there. We're getting close. We're almost to Christmas time. Who's ready to open up their gifts? Oh, we got to do the Christmas tree. Did we get like a Santa doll? A Santa doll in here? Hope we do. All right. I'm expecting these to take about 2 hours a piece to do, so I don't know how long these are going to take theoretically to complete. See, it doesn't really tell you how to put them together. So what I'm gathering is these go on here, and some of these you may have to, ooh, I gotta be careful here. Okay, so obviously we have a plate full of cookies. Not too bad. Let's put that together first. And this tree thing is going to be kind of weird here. How does that even go on there? Okay, I'm assuming, let's put all the berries or the bulbs on first. If you're not sure, start with the parts you can see. Something like this is getting it's getting involved. Okay, now I see what we don't want we want the pink ones on. This would probably make a good tree for your house, like for your Lego scaled houses. And this piece goes on the top here. Okay, I've been looking for this type of piece here on the top in that color. So that's new to me. That'd be good for making bushes instead of having the bright green or the brown ones. And looks like now we just put all the slopes on it here. It's a simple tree. It's not nothing fancy by any means, but you know, the whole goal about this is to see if the build, this is keeping my interest. Like the last set I did, it wasn't something I was interested in, but it was fun, or not, it was entertaining to put together, and it was a collaborative build. This obviously is a collaborative build. If, you know, everybody could pitch in and put this one together. The Christmas tree, obviously, I think is the bigger build. Now, I wonder what the 24th is. This would have been the 24th, but why would they put it on the, you know, on the, I think the 21st? I don't know. I'm going OCD with that there. Yeah, I'm ready for the holidays right now. This will be the second year without my dad around, and just last Christmas, you know, it just didn't feel like Christmas because my dad wasn't around. And most of my friends, they still have their parents around, which is cool. And I think that's it for the tree there. I think I got it right. And it comes with that plate of cookies too, so put it in my dirty hands. Oh no, but there's the tree. That's not bad for it. Does that look good even in your front yard of your house? Not too bad at all. And we have a bunch of little pieces here remaining here, so a little extra. Alright, so now we're looking for the 22nd, which is that. Looks like we got ourselves a little snack area, possibly, or a gift area. I don't know. Maybe it's for hats and stuff. Of course, these doors, if I was sitting on the other side, it'd be a lot easier. I have to keep doing this to pull them open. Okay, but we can't. Why? Because I'm not cool enough. I don't know. I'm looking for any new colored parts in here. Okay. So I'm hoping this will make your mind up on some things. I've had some of you say, Jay, I'm not sure if I want to buy this set. I'm waiting for you to get done with the builds. You know, it could take me a long time. Like right now, I'm still up releasing the Horse Knight Castle, the medieval Horse Knight, that creator set. It'll be a while before I get all those released. Okay. We've got a top hat we can put here. So this one's just like a little tiara and stuff. So yeah, you've got a bunch of things here. A lot of this is just like hair accessories. I would just say headwear. I mean, it's not too bad. Be good for like a window display for like a shop. And yeah, I can always use these little stud flowers, and that's what we have remaining there. Alright, so now we're looking for the 23rd. I've seen that. Oh, there it is, right there. Why didn't anybody tell me that's where it was at? On your angle, you get to see the doors partially closed. Look, now we're building gifts. So this one's going to take some time here. There we go. Really fun set. I may do another calendar set today. I got a bunch of them that I got to do. And after that, I've got to get done on those old Friends sets. I got one more Friends set remaining, and then I have to start doing... there's one set on the list that I just don't want to build. When we get to it, you'll see what I mean here. Looking for a pink one. So there's one of the gifts. And you notice I'm bringing them up because I can't hold all that in there. These I can, they're real quick here. So you got just some simple boxes right here. I don't know if I can hold on to them. I don't have a way to display these. Someday I need to come up with an idea to set those. So we got our gifts. And now we're doing the pink one. So they're pretty much the same thing. They're just simple gift boxes. Nothing fancy or elaborate. You know, but they're accessories. It's a nice, this is a nice little accessory set. Really nice. Very lovely, nice set to do with the kids or grandkids. If you got grandkids, here you go. This will keep them occupied. And that's it for the gifts. And we have a bunch of parts here remaining. Not too bad at all. Okay, now we're ready to open up the 24th. This will make or break. Usually I do the Christmas trees on the 24th. And it's just a little pet bed, it looks like. I don't know what that is. Maybe a sleigh. You think they'd have put the tree at the very end. Yeah, it's a little reindeer. Shouldn't the deer be outside the sleigh? No, that's not how they do it in this. Friends, they do things differently. Oh, and by the way, since while I'm building this, I just remembered, thank you to all my contributors to my main channel. I appreciate it. So I always appreciate the support. Thank you to my Remarkable customers and Patreon followers. And in addition, I want to thank everyone for taking the time to subscribe, like the videos, comment, all that good stuff. And if you like this style of video that I do, cool. And of course, if you don't like the way I do things, yeah, that's understandable. You know, it works both ways. So if you don't want to see a grown man putting together Friends sets, then there you go. But yeah, that's the reindeer, all right. Let's get up close. I mean, look, that's a face that a mother could only love. I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of weird. And we have another set of antlers remaining. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is start setting this up. Now, the best thing to do is just take my hand here. Let's set the camera down. And of course, you don't have to do what I did here and punch these out. This is only a set that you can use once. After that, that's it. I wish Lego would come up with something a little more permanent, but that kind of thing. And then, now let's start decorating things. We got the tree done. And basically, this is just something fun that we can do here. You don't have to use the mat. Now, I could put these on. And we'll put the book on the couch there. I could put this on mini dolls. They don't sit very well. That's the only problem. We'll put her there. No, she doesn't need to be in the dog bed. Let's just have her standing up then. I'm not going to go up, do a full-blown detailed tour on everything here. I think this is what I'm going to do. Now, there's a lot of accessories that come with this. So I'm just going to set up things in their respected areas. Now, we got the Christmas tree here. I'm going to start setting gifts. Like the horse head things, I mean, if these were to stand up on their own, so we're just going to kind of tuck them behind the tree here. I'm not too happy with the way this is laid out. You think that it had it laid out as more of like a floor plan. We'll put that there. Sorry if my hands are covering it. So this is really just setting up here and just having a little fun with it. And this went to the Christmas tree. We'll put that on the table there. So yeah, if you're looking for something to do with the grandkids or your kids, here you go. Very fun. And yes, boys can play with this too. They can build along. So it's not just, I'm a dude doing this and I'm not scared. I'll build this stuff. I'll build it in front of a whole audience. Well, that's what I'm doing now. So, I mean, I'm going to put that little guy out there. Put the other horse back here. So what I'm going to do is just kind of take the hand cam. We'll go around and take a close-up shot of everything here. Should have Leo sleep outside with the other animals. Yeah, we'll have him sitting in here. Have him standing right by the couch. I just need to get it set up in such a way when I do the close-up, I can just walk through it real quick. She's outside, checking the lights, making sure none of the bulbs are burned out, which doesn't look like they are. Should have left some bulbs burned out, Lego. That's how it is. We'll put this right over here. Put that in there. Yeah, there's a lot of accessories for the mat. And yeah, I mean, it's not a... This is not bad for what it is. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. It's about $35. And it's kind of pricey. We'll have her sitting on here. It's pricey. You know, I mean, I expect that for something like this. But, okay, you want to take a nap in the snow? Okay, well, let's do that first. We'll put the 3 sleeping bags here. Maybe we need to put all the girls together and Leo sleep outside. He can go out and burrow in the snow. Oh, and by the way, I have fun with these. If you can't take the crude humor, I understand. Let's put Churro, or whatever his name is, by the fire. Put the Christmas gifts right here. I mean, it's got a lot of nice, fun colors. This one's really fun. So if you're looking for something to do with the kids, this is it. You got a lot. We got karaoke night, too. Let's put the karaoke machine over here by what's her name. Some art. Boy, I can't wait for Christmas. Okay. And we just got some little Like this goes with the paint. Apparently she's painting. Let's put a paintbrush in her hand. She's painting. She might be a right-handed, we don't know. So she's going to be painting here. Sitting on the little cushion. We got the pet. We'll put him right here. Maybe we'll have these two fight over the bones. Yeah, so if you're looking for something with a lot of little accessories, here you go. I think there's only supposed to be one bone, so this will probably be an extra part. And that's essentially what we've done there. Now, I could just rehash everything and point this up. But I think what I'm going to do is just take the hand cam. We'll start right into the hand cam of this. And then for the review, I'll just do it like this. The backdrop I'm not too worried about. I may film 2 of these today, I don't know yet. And I don't know why I moved this, because I could just leave it right there and that's a perfect shot for that. Maybe. Yeah, we'll do that. I think that's good enough. But I think honestly though, let's put her right here. I'm trying to find a place. It comes with a lot of mini dolls. It's not like you're getting shortchanged here. We'll put her right here then, so she can guard the gifts, so the Leo doesn't snag them. But I think honestly this is adorable. But for $35, it's a bit pricey. But it's a build that you could share with the kids. Obviously, it's a collaborative build. You got 24 individual pieces. That's not too bad. So I'd say this is something to do with the kids or grandkids for the holidays. And I'm pretty pleased with the outcome of this set. But, well, for you guys and gals, I'm going to go ahead and start with the close-up tour. But for me, I'm going to dive right on into the review. So stick around for that. Here's the Friends 2025 holiday calendar all assembled. And yeah, looks like we get plenty of accessories. Also, we get a holiday tree and we get several mini dolls. I believe that's Autumn in the background. And these other ones, I forgot their names. I don't know if her name is Aliya, I can't remember. I also get like a little fireplace. And I believe that's Churro. A little table with some treats and some hot chocolate with whipped cream. Plenty of presents under the tree, including horse heads in the back, like those horse heads on a stick, and a little lizard habitat. That could be Aliya or Liann. I think she's Liann. I think that's Aliya. I get their names confused. And no, I'm not going to censor that or script it out. Yes, and that's a karaoke machine, so it looks like everybody's singing in here. And Leo is all by himself, so yeah, he's the only guy in this whole setup. Also got ourselves a little writing area with an ink pen. So we're obviously ready to mail off a letter. Lots of treats and animal figures. So this is mostly an accessory set. The only bad thing about this is you have to punch all this out, so it kind of ruins the backdrop. So you just kind of set everything on this mat. It'd be nice if it includes some of the furnishings, just have it as a bare floor and we just put all the accessories on there. So everyone's got their own sleeping bag, and I mean, look at all the accessories. This looks fun. Who's ready for the holidays? I know I am. But what are my opinions? Let's start the review at play value, and essentially this is an accessory pack, but every piece here can be played with. And in addition, the set does come with a nice selection of bricks to use for other creations, so you could make something else out of all these parts or put this in with your Lego Friends City and enhance your builds. So there's a lot of interior pieces. So this does have some play value. Building quality is also pretty good. Didn't have anything fall apart. These are just small builds. I don't expect too much trouble with that. My build experience was also pretty fun with this set. I had a fun time assembling this. It was a very pleasant build. It's a nice, adorable build. So you can share the fun with another builder if you want, and you can role play in here. And there's so much you can do. So your build experience is going to be really good with this build. And of course, since these are accessory parts, you can drop them into other various builds like I mentioned earlier. So honestly, this is a nice parts pack, but nothing more. Now my score on this set, I'm going to have to give this one a 9 just because LEGO needs to come up with a way of reusing these. I wish this was more solid so you can put the parts back in and close up the door so you could use this over and over and over again. But if they did that, then everybody would just buy one copy and be done with it. But I'm going to say a 9 on this one. But if you want something to do with the kids, here you go. This is a nice, cute holiday build. And even for me as a grown guy, I enjoyed putting this one together. It was really fun and relaxing. But tell me what you think.